What is imposter syndrome? It's the inability to internalize your accomplishments and a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. When I originally read the Lean In book, and I had read about imposter syndrome, I thought that I was the only one who felt this way. But when I read the book, right, I was like, ooh, other women may feel like this. And it was so freeing when I read about imposter syndrome. I was like, oh, I immediately got over it. Right? I understood what it was, where it was coming from. So some of the solutions here is just understand, first of all, that a lot of people feel this way. And here's the thing I want to say. Some of this can apply to men, but statistically, it applies more to women. But absolutely, you're going to hear some of the same things out of men that you do out of women concerning this. So you can apply it to both. Right? But understand a lot of people feel this way. The second thing is realize and own your own achievements. When I read this and I started to look back and started to think about my career, I'd had a really successful career. I'd done a lot of really neat things. And I started to own my successes a little bit more. Don't attribute your successes to luck. We all have heard that saying, right? That says we create our own luck. Yeah. If you feel lucky, it's because you've created it, that you've gotten there for the most part. And there are exceptions, absolutely, but you create your own luck. So don't attribute your success to luck. It was hard work. Recognize you can't know and be everything. Women have a very unhealthy, and some men too do as well, very unhealthy relationship to perfectionism. You can't know and be everything. And it's coming to a point in leadership, in our organizations and in this country, that we've got to realize that we don't know everything and be able to ask other people for help and let that be okay. Here's another solution. Learn to pat yourself on the back, and not figuratively. I mean, like literally, because when you do a physical action, like patting yourself on the back, you actually start to own your successes. And then the last one, I don't really like all that much, but a lot of people put it out there, is the fake it till you feel it strategy. Sometimes you just have to go out there, even if you feel like an imposter, do the job anyway, and hopefully eventually you'll actually buy into it. If you are a supervisor, please make sure that you educate your people about what imposter syndrome is. If you ever hear somebody say, I'm not good enough, I need to learn this job or this position before I get promoted, so I'm not going to take the test this year, I'm not going to ask for the promotion this year, they are absolutely suffering from imposter syndrome. Okay, so educate people on that. And then when you encourage or give feedback to people, be very specific when you do. You deserve to be where you are because of, and then list it out. Or I would never pick anybody else to deal with this problem except you, because of your skills XYZ. That helps them overcome imposter syndrome, because actually somebody is kind of throwing that back in their face.